All right, a lot of creative minds in batch 16, just no singers. No singers at all. Went the T-Pain auto-tune route. Got it. No problem, though. It was a good video. It was a good video. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did, too. I'm sure that there's some of you that are just joining us now that weren't here for the Series A track we had this morning, so I just wanted to go back through a couple of housekeeping items, you know, the fun shit. So first off, it's batch 16 demo day. The theme is poker. There's some stuff that they asked me to read here that's a little bit embarrassing, but I'll read it anyway. Batch 16 demo day, 500 hold'em, where there's no limit to what can happen. And no, we're not bluffing. Can't make this stuff up. The Wi-Fi network is demo day. The password is 500 startups, all one word, lowercase. There's signs everywhere that say that too. 500demoday.co. You can go there and look at info about any of the companies that are presented today. You can also get introductions through that. So it's very helpful. If you're tweeting, use hashtag 500strong, hashtag batch 16. Boom. I think that's pretty much everything. So now, without further ado, I'm going to bring to the stage Dave McClure. Put your hands together.
You know, they told me to just dress like I normally do every day at the office, so came out like this. You know, I want to make sure people know that even though that was a lot of dollar bills in that movie and video clip there, those companies are working hard. They're creating solutions for customers. They're solving real problems. It's not all just about the money. And in case the market crashes tomorrow, please don't feature that fucking video. So we are doing demo days every quarter now. We run 4 batches a year out of San Francisco and Mountain View. Actually, we also run an accelerator program in Mexico City. Every quarter, I kind of just catch up with some basic stats about 500. For those of you who don't know, there's actually over 100 people that work at 500 Startups. We're in about 20 countries now. We speak about 25 languages. We've expanded quite a bit in the last year, primarily all throughout Asia, but we have people and offices in Latin America, in Europe, in the Middle East. We're working on Africa, so pretty much have 5 or 6 out of 7 continents covered. We have $250 million under management. We still have some of that left. We've invested in over 1,500 companies in over 60 countries. About a third of those have gone through our accelerator program. Actually, over 500 companies have gone through our 16 batches here. We just started our 17th batch in Mountain View. We've actually also done 4 batches in Mexico City, and we'll be starting our 5th batch in Mexico City in 2 months. About a third of those companies are from outside the US, or at least started outside the US. In fact, some of our largest companies, the ones that are doing quite well, have started outside the US. And almost 500 of those companies have a female founder. We got to keep getting that number higher, but diversity is a big part of what we do. So we are a global operation. Still probably, more than half of our investments are people in the US, but more and more we are growing all over the world. For those of you who care about unicorns, at least as of today, until Fidelity marks these down, we have 3 companies that are valued at over $1 billion. Credit Karma and Qualio here in the Bay Area, and Grab, which used to be Grab Taxi in Southeast Asia. Not listed here, there are 3 half unicorns in our portfolio. You can guess which ones those are. But we have almost 40 companies that are valued at over $100 million. Some of those have even exited to date. And we're not just focused on the billion-dollar unicorn story. We're really focused on companies that are growing, that are making money, some of which are even profitable. And we have a lot of those. And we're also really happy with our companies that are still making progress. Even companies under $100 million in value are important. They're providing jobs, they're solving problems, and they're growing. And some of them might be our future unicorns and centaurs down the road. In terms of our funds, we have 4 global funds. Our first fund was almost $30 million. Our second was 45. Our third fund was $85 million. And the 4th fund, which we're currently raising now, and I can say that because we filed 506C with the SEC, is a $200 million fund. We've already done our first closing on that, but if you guys would like to invest in a fund and get a broadly diversified portfolio, we are raising money right now. In addition to our global fund, we have 13 other vehicles which are regionally focused, either in a country, a language. We have 2 of those which are vertically focused, our mobile fund and our fintech fund. And each of those are run by GPs who know that industry or know that country or language. They're specialists and experts in each of those areas. They're sort of our advanced scouts. They'll invest in a lot of companies, probably over 100 for each of those micro funds. And our main fund, our global funds, will also co-invest with them, probably on the top 20 to 30% of those deals. We do this because we think there are great opportunities all over the world, and having these geographically focused funds allows us to do more investments with more people on the ground who know what's going on there. They also allow us to focus on specific verticals or industries or customer segments that we think are really exciting to work with. And those aren't just separate vehicles that we don't work with. Those people are on our teams. Those GPs run those funds like they're part of our team. We have them on Slack, and we communicate with them daily all over the world. So we know what they're doing. We see what they're investing in, and particularly when they really like a company, sometimes when they follow on, we'll co-invest with them out of the main fund. And we have more of these coming in the future. This batch, I want to point out, Marvin Lau is the partner who's been running this batch. Also, Sheil Manat has been running our FinTrack companies, and he's running our FinTech fund also. A lot of people help these companies get off the ground. We have a total of 51 companies in this batch. 44 of those are presenting today. A little over a third of those companies are international. About a quarter of them have a female founder, and about 14% and 18% have a Black or Latino founder. They're all fabulous. Please give a hand for all those companies. Awesome. And you'll see more of them in just a few minutes. We do a lot of things other than just investing and dressing in crazy jester suits. We have started teaching courses on investor education at Stanford. We've done that twice already. Our 3rd course is going to be coming up in July. If you want more information on that, that's at 500.vc. It's a 2-week crash course for venture capitalists, for angel investors, for family offices, or just people with a lot of money who want to find out how to invest in tech companies. We run those courses around our batches so they see live companies. It's not just theoretical. They can actually see our real companies, understand what they're working on, and maybe even invest in them. We're doing more of this education for accelerator managers, for VCs, people who want to run them or are already running them. And it's really helpful to understand how Silicon Valley invests in tech. We also run a program called 500 Distro. This is our customer acquisition specialist team. We started doing this type of investing about 3 or 4 years ago. We did almost 30 investments in this category last year. We'll do about 80 of them this year. We've already done 42. In this type of investing, we write a little bit larger check, maybe $200,000 to $250,000. We take a $50,000 customer acquisition consulting program fee out of that, and we help those companies grow. The emphasis is on getting them to Series A rounds. Some of them may already have raised Series A rounds, but we want to focus on growth, search, social, mobile, and other channels. And we're going to run 10 of those programs in about 7 cities globally. Our team's in London, Miami, LA, Kuala Lumpur, and we're also running programs in Toronto, Berlin, and Stockholm this year. For those of you who want a value-oriented purchase, the range of our companies raising are between, a lot of from maybe 5 to 10 million, but I will say that the average or median valuation is around $5 million. We think they're worth a lot more than that. Some of them are priced higher than that, but you can take a look at the ones that you think are a great value. Lastly, just want to say again, please tweet out on 500 Strong. We're really psyched that you're all here. You're going to see some great companies today. We have 2 tracks, 44 companies presenting. With the 9 companies this morning, that's 53 companies. That's a full deck of cards and a joker. Thanks a lot to my partner Christine for the voiceover on the video and for helping us get our shit together. And let's bring on some companies. Thank you.
Nice work, Dave. Nice work. Just to reiterate what Dave just said, this is the biggest batch ever. Congrats to Marvin Lau. It's been a real honor to get to know this guy and work with him. He literally came from nothing, personality-wise, and here he is now today. If you've ever been to that San Francisco office that we have, 53 companies packed in there, it's his very own sweatshop. It's a really great thing. I'd also like to throw a shout out to the actual people that did work in this batch. So the B16 staff, raise your hands. Good job, you guys. They're only, yeah. Clap it up. Clap it up for them. They're only smiling because they know it's almost over. Lastly, I just wanted to ask, are you guys ready to hear about another 22 pitches or so? All right, good. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, so let's get started. Here we go. This next company coming to the stage is bringing ethical and impact investing to the mainstream. Now, you're telling me I get to be an investor and sleep at night? Now, that's something I'd like to hear more about. Please welcome to the stage, Ethic.
Hi, I'm Jay. We're Ethic. We're bringing sustainable investing to the mainstream. Right now, there's $2.5 trillion passively invested in the market. That's your money. That's your investments, your retirement, that's your children's future. But where is that money being invested on your behalf? That money is in companies like Chevron, Philip Morris, and Smith & Wesson. Not only do companies like this poison people and the planet, they're poisoning your returns. Because the stocks of sustainable companies tend to outperform their less sustainable counterparts by 4.8% annually. Why do we know this? We managed billions of dollars for the most sophisticated investors in the world. We built product and technology for guys like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Deutsche Bank. And what these guys recognize is that the future of investing is sustainable investing. That's why in just 4 years, they have doubled their amount of sustainable investments to $6.6 trillion. This is not a niche. This is a movement, and Ethic brings that movement to the mainstream. We build you a diversified portfolio of low-cost, responsible funds based on your individual needs and values. We are fully registered with the SEC, and our private beta is already live. You see, in the future, there won't be a distinction between traditional investing and sustainable investing. There will only be sustainable investing, and if you are interested in a sustainable future, come find me afterwards. If not, you're probably a bad person.
A lot of bad people not clapping right now in this room. All right, this next company is providing an on-demand acne consultation from online dermatologists. And all I can say is I wish this was around when I was in high school. I once woke up, popped a zit with a push pin, then went to itch my forehead and accidentally stabbed myself in the eye with that push pin, to the point where it actually stayed in my eye without my hand on it. And that's not a joke. It's just a story about why I can't clearly see over here. Please join me in welcoming to the stage, Yoderm.
My name is Ben Holber. Nice. My name is Ben Holber. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Yoderm, your online dermatologist. We allow anyone to get a prescription medication for their skin condition within 24 hours. And we do this by bringing the consultation online. See, I've struggled with acne my whole life. Brace yourself. Yep, that's me 10 years ago. I know it's not pretty. See, for me and millions of other Americans, it's nearly impossible to see a dermatologist. The average wait time is 29 days. A third of the country lives in areas that are underserved by dermatologists, and the average out-of-pocket cost is $169. Yoderm solves each of those issues immediately by bringing that consult online. All you have to do is come to the site, upload a couple photos, answer some questions, and within 24 hours, a dermatologist in our network will examine you, write you a script, and you can pick up your medication the very next day. It's working, and business is booming. Since we've been in the program, we have tripled our revenue. Last month, we did $43K, and we have a 50% margin. And the opportunity is real. In acne alone, the consultation market is $3.5 billion. Once we have the next 7 conditions that our current dermatologists can already treat, well, that market quickly expands to over $50 billion. Now, I'm working alongside my very best friends. I've known Ryan since the 6th grade, so we know just how bad each other's skin can get. Chris is probably the smartest guy I know, not to mention his complexion is phenomenal. So if you need help with your complexion, come to Yoderm, upload a photo, download a prescription, and remember, life's already bumpy. Keep your skin smooth. Thanks a lot, guys.
It's confirmed. They're passing out cans of Red Bull backstage right now for this segment of the show. And they're really working on those taglines at the end, really seal the deal. That's going to be mine. I'm going to seal the deal. All right. This next company is connecting brands to professional athletes through sports sponsorship marketplace. You can find my profile on there for my extreme emceeing. So if you'd like to sponsor this, get at me. Please. Please join me and welcome to the stage, Open Sponsorship.
Put your flags up in the sky, put them in the sky. And ride on side to side, side to side. Show the world where you're from, show them where you're from. Show the world we are one.
Hi, I'm Ishvin Anand, CEO, Open Sponsorship. 14% of all marketing spend in North America goes to sponsorship. That's a whopping $60 billion industry, and it's all offline. Well, we are changing things up. We're bringing it online, we're democratizing access, and we're growing the industry. Since November, we've hit 1.7 million in GMV. In April, we did 42,000 in net revenue. That's from subscription from brands and commission on deals. So I used to be a sports agent. One of my gigs was commercial director of the Indian Open. I'm talking to the marquee golfer, Robert Rock. So he has a Nike deal. Of course, everyone has a Nike deal. But the rest of him is empty. For him, that's a loss of nearly $500,000. And for brands who work with him, that's a loss too. They would love to be working with Robert, but they just don't know how to get in touch. So we understand the problem, but what's the solution? It's not more middlemen. It's not even agencies with a nice website. It's a true two-sided marketplace with functionality and technology. Brands work with us because we help them understand who they should be working with, what they should be buying, and how much they should be paying. We connect them to over 1,700 amazing athletes on our platform today. Names like Richard Sherman, Russell Westbrook, and over 200 Olympians. We have athletes covering 50 countries, and we haven't even tried to be global. And it doesn't stop with the athlete. Teams, leagues, events, other verticals, music, entertainment, esports, they all rely on sponsorship but suffer from its inefficiencies. We are solving it for everyone. Our team has deep industry experience in sports and in technology. And with a CTO who's a scratch golfer, I really think we have the winning team. So if you want to be part of the future of sponsorship, then find the table where the deals are really getting done. Thank you.
Now, if you're Dave McClure and your reality show gets canceled after one episode, what do you do? Nothing different, apparently. But you invest in a company that enables content creation to make better decisions through viewer data. Please welcome to the stage, Pilotly.
Can you work? What kind of work do you do?
man, my batchmates are doing a job out here. All right, I'm James, CEO of Pilotly, and we're a SaaS platform that enables professional video creators to optimize their content to make more money. Today we do this for companies like Paramount, Fullscreen, and others, getting them the viewer data that they need to succeed. Did you know that Hollywood spends nearly $1 billion a year on content that is completely unsuccessful? It's about a 90% failure rate. And why is this? Well, they got together with research companies back in the 60s, like Nielsen, to create these focus groups where they turn dials to try and figure out what you like. Well, somehow, despite all the changes in television over the past 50 years, they're still using people in the room with dials. Shit is broken. And if you want to look at that in contrast to someone like a Netflix, they have been building the most impressive slate of original content in just a few years. And they have a 90% success rate. And this is not by chance, people. This is because they use viewer data to inform their business decisions. And at Pilotly, we enable any video creator to do the same. We allow them to get valuable data by screening content to anybody in our pool of 1.3 million viewers. Then each person can watch on any device and give feedback and open-ended response. And all that data is then distilled in our dashboard to real-time insights. So remember, here, we're taking an industry from dials and spreadsheets to precise data collection and real-time insights. This is game-changing, people, and the industry just knows it. Our traction reflects it. In just a few weeks, we were at $8,000 in revenue. We booked $11,000 yesterday. If you look at our pipeline for the rest of 2016, we're looking at about 400 grand. And this is just the beginning. Hollywood alone spends $5 billion a year in this kind of research, just domestically. And those fools at Nielsen's, they're selling spreadsheets for nearly $2 billion a year. Our team is positioned to displace this legacy success metric. I have built 2 video startups myself. I exited one. My CTO has had 3 exits himself, and then one of which was as the lead developer of Flixster. So if you're ready to join us in building the data layer of media entertainment, see me afterwards.
You heard the man. Shit is broke. These fools at Nielsen selling spreadsheets. God damn it. We need to fix this. Get that man a term sheet. All right. For this next joke, which I wrote last week, I'd appreciate it if you pretended that I have a giant beard still that I cut off recently. Got it? Okay. This next company is helping brands to sponsor esports influencers. They put me in touch with Geico. I think they're bringing the caveman thing back. Okay, yeah, all right. How about we just pretend I didn't tell that joke? All right. Please join me in welcoming to the stage, Ader.
Nope. Rex. Yeah. Greetings, traveler. I will hunt you down, hunt you down. Yeah. Next one.
Hi guys, my name is Justin Warden, and I'm the CEO of Ader, the largest influencer marketplace in the esports space, focused primarily in on Twitch. You're probably asking yourself, what is esports? This is esports. Hundreds of millions of players worldwide, and where do they connect with their favorite influencers? That's on Twitch. Here you can see an influencer playing in front of thousands. That's a crazy level of engagement. The average person on Twitch spends 2 hours a day, and there's 100 million millennial males that are doing this every day. But there's a problem. Brands can't reach this audience because the millennial male, they're tech savvy. They use services like AdBlock to avoid traditional ads. And that's providing an incredible opportunity for my startup to solve it with a simple solution, influencer marketing. Here you see one of our influencers. He's playing a game, he's being paid thousands of dollars an hour to play. And there you see that little ad right there? That's AdBlock proof. It's just one of the few ways that my company is able to help brands provide AdBlock proof advertising to the millennial audience. Because of that, it's actually because of all of our team. You see, I'm one of the best Hearthstone players in the world, top 25 in the UStake consecutively. And my team, Ayana and Sahil, they're crazy good marketers. They've closed major brands in just under 3 months. You'll learn about those in just a second. It's because of Ayana and Sahil that we went from under $1,000 in revenue to over $200,000 accrued at the end of May. And they closed this awesome partnerships. We just partnered with Cyber Agent, the largest mobile agency in Japan, and we just closed one of the largest luxury car manufacturers in the world. If you're interested in learning how we're going to help promote their brand on Twitch over a 24-hour live stream on June 18th, come talk to anyone wearing a pink shirt. Look forward to meeting you.
All right, this next company is the sports network for the mobile generation, and the #1 place that I visit every day as a reminder that I am not athletic. Please welcome to the stage, Marsreel.
Credit cards and the scammers, wake up beside the shit, let design, whole bunch of letter shit. They be acting rats out of the clever shit. I be putting my stuff in the finest shit. I got plenty of stuff with Bugatti, but look how I try the shit. Legacies, family.
Good evening. My name is Brandon Deo, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Marsreel. Marsreel is a sports network that produces video content for young people with short attention spans. You can think of us as the mobile equivalent of ESPN for the younger generation. Last month, our videos generated 18 million video views. 18 million views. This month, we're already on track to blow through 20 million video views. With our current rate of growth, we're going to hit 100 million monthly video views by the end of this year. I want you to understand something. Big brands can't reach young people through existing channels today, such as ESPN. The style and the length of their content doesn't resonate with younger viewers. Marsreel is different. Our viewers are half the age of an ESPN viewer, 13 to 24 years old. And the best part? They're spending 1 million hours consuming our video content every single month. I want to put our growth in perspective for you. We're currently generating more video views month over month on social platforms than Vice Sports, Sports Illustrated, and even ESPN. The sports media content industry is a $60 billion market, with $19 billion spent every single year on basketball-related advertising. And that's just our first vertical. And we're very privileged to have an amazing group of investors helping us tackle this opportunity. Some of our current investors include the founder of DraftKings, the founder of Custom Ink, and two-time NBA champion Shane Battier. My brother and I have been entrepreneurs ever since we were 16 years old. And we dropped out of college to run this business full-time. If you'd like to learn more about us or Marsreel, please contact me. One thing I want to mention also, we're identical twins. So, so I'm wearing the red shirt, Bradley's in a white shirt, so they can tell us apart. Thank you.
You're just killing it with these taglines. Sealing the deal. All right. This next company is a mobile marketplace for bottle service booking and concierge reservations. And I have 3 pro tips when using it. 1, be ready to have a good time. 2, don't forget your ID. And 3, try not to wear open-toed shoes to the club. I'm talking to you, Dave. Please welcome to the stage, Bottles Tonight.
The rhythm of my life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my
life. Hello, my name is John Rushworth, and I'm the founder of Bottles Tonight, a mobile marketplace for booking bottle service and concierge reservations. Last year, we did over $250,000 in sales, and this year are on target for over $1 million. We make money by taking 10 to 25% commission per transaction. Bottle service is fun. By booking bottle service, you get to skip the long line outside of the nightclub and have a dedicated space for you and your friends inside of it. But this experience is currently hard to access, resulting in 60% unsold tables at the average club, largely due to the back and forth nature of negotiation involved with each transaction. Our product connects you instantly to clubs and events that you want to be a part of. And a key insight, the industry is changing. It's going from who you know and what you look like to get into the club to pay to the play. And our average transaction is $1,200. This is a big opportunity, representing $10 billion in the US and $25 billion worldwide. So if you're looking to book bottle service at your next birthday, bachelor party, or if you'd like to talk about doing business together, come find me and my team. Again, my name is John Rushworth. Thanks for listening.
I happen to know for a fact that John's tagline is "Feel the rush," so I'm not sure why he didn't use it, but afterwards you should go "Feel the rush" and write a term sheet. All right. This next company provides concert tickets at box office prices on mobile. Now, the only question is, what do we do with all this money that we saved on Ticketmaster fees? If you live in San Francisco, you could probably buy some toast. Anywhere else, you could probably start saving for retirement. Please welcome to the stage, Tictate.
Opportunity knocking. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let them motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing. I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy?
You guys, you hear that? That was opportunity knocking. I'm Brian Canty. I am the CEO and co-founder of Tictate. We help concert promoters fill venues through an easy-to-use mobile app, much like Hotel Tonight for concerts. As someone that's been to over 500 concerts in my life, I learned how to rap, but I also know the pain points of the concertgoer. Purchasing is fragmented, the prices are just too high, and the checkout process sucks. Put simply, there's no easy way to purchase last-minute tickets at efficient prices. And that's a bigger problem for concert promoters. Over 50% of concert tickets go unsold. 50%. It's a $30 billion opportunity annually. And the reasoning is, there's no simple way for these promoters to distribute tickets efficiently at the last minute. Tictate solves both of those problems. We make discovery super easy for the fan. We save them 20% per ticket, and they can buy those tickets in under 30 seconds and swipe into the concert. Fans in New York and San Francisco have responded resoundingly. We're doing over $25,000 a month, and we're growing 31% month over month since December. The more amazing part is how engaged these fans are. They're 92% millennial. They love the raves and the glow sticks. 50% of them are coming back month over month to buy more tickets. The average user on our platform is going to 15 concerts a year. That's more than one a month. And now, who's the team that's putting this all together? I know you've heard the terminology in Silicon Valley that, we have a team of rock stars. My team is literally a bunch of rock stars. I mean, this is us back in the day. Now, we've turned in the cocaine and the whiskey and the guitars for coffee and computers. And we've actually made careers out of it. We've raised over $20 million for B2C startups. We've had successful exits and worked at industry giants like Ticketmaster and Ardio. So, if you want to join the band that's going to change the face of the event industry, or if you just want to have a dance party with some glow sticks out in the room, come find me. Thanks.
Hey, I'm trying to run a show in here. Shut up. That's how you talk to them. That's how you talk to them. No, but they should be happy. It's a fun time. Guess who millennials think are cool? The answer is not bankers. And this next company figured that out. They're making automated savings through behavioral designs. Please welcome to the stage, Rise.
Ball with a cover. Low thread count, hard with the covers. Free trial memberships, dog.
Woo, big crowd. Hey everybody, my name is Justin Howell. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Rise. And I'm here to talk to you about the fact that we have 80 million millennials in this country who are collectively saving nothing, not a dime, because they're out spending all their money on concerts and bottle service. right? Seriously, this is a problem. If your son or daughter moves back home after college to save money on rent, at this rate, they're never leaving. But there's hope. Contrast that to the average Rise customer who can save $300 a month through our online savings platform. That's 10% of their income, and that's a wildly different story. Let me show you how we do it. So we use goals to help them visualize a future they care about. We use peer comparison, the single strongest social nudge we can give somebody. And most importantly, we move the money from their checking account to their Rise account immediately after each paycheck, so they save before they spend. We've had over 5,000 millennials sign up for Rise in just the last 2 months. And they're so excited that despite being a demographic that's used to getting everything for free, they're willing to voluntarily pay us an average of $2.40 a month to be part of Rise. And that means that the payback on each customer we bring in the door is only 2.5 months. And what do we do with all those customers? Well, we hold all their hopes and dreams. And that unique data makes us the ideal partner for the $40 billion a year that marketers are spending desperately trying to reach millennials. Connecting you to all the things your savings enable, that's our big win. Our team came together because we believe that behavioral design can solve these fundamental money problems. And across our team, we have decades of experience in finance and technology and 2 previous successful startup exits. So to bring things full circle, if you ever want your son or daughter to actually move out of your house and be out on their own, you really need us to succeed. So come talk to us afterwards. We're Rise. Remember that name. Seriously, write it down. There's 33 more companies coming after this. But we're Rise. Remember it. Because we are building the brand that the largest generation this country has ever seen will turn to for financial independence. Thank you.
All I want to know is who in this section was he pointing at? Because you've been profiled as old enough to definitely have kids. You're the example. You're the example. Borderline ageist, bro. But let's keep making fun of millennials. Okay. So this next company is a mobile language learning marketplace. And they're telling me that with just 10 minutes per day, I can actually learn to speak millennial. Please welcome to the stage, Easy 10.
Hey everyone, my name is Dmitry. I'm CEO and founder of Easy10, a language learning mobile app. It is based on a simple idea that if you learn 10 words per day, in a year you'll know more words than an average native speaker uses in his everyday life. And guess what? Over the last 12 months, we've made 1.7 million in sales with 50% margin. We are now number 3 top grossing language learning app in the world, and we are profitable. Our revenue comes from Russia, Brazil, France, and China. And our competitors are trying to make people learn language. They teach grammar, fluency, and other difficult stuff. But in reality, people don't want to learn. They want to know foreign language, to use it while traveling, shopping, and consuming media. They want to impress their friends and just have fun. And that is exactly what Easy10 is helping them to do. Our users love our app so much, so they stick to it and subscribe. 70% of our revenue comes from monthly recurrent payments. And it all became possible thanks to my great team. We have a computational linguist, an English teacher, a marketer who used to be a CMO of Russia's largest social network with 300 million users, a cognitive scientist, and a team of A-class Russian engineers. So this blend of unique competencies makes us the company to redefine the way people learn and win the $16 billion market that doesn't have a leader yet. So if you are as passionate as I am in changing the way people learn, come find me afterwards. I'm Dmitry, my company is EasyTan. We are a language learning app that is killing it. Thank you.
Now, if you were here for the last demo day, you might have heard me tell a very personal story about my mother going online and attempting to sign up for what she thought was a crocheting community called Happy Hooking. I said, Mom, I don't think you got that right. I think something happened in the Google search, and we got her unsubscribed, but as many times can happen, she resubscribed. And I was really glad to know that in this batch, there was another company that I could use to distract her from that group and put her back off of the streets and into sewing. Yeah, I went there. Hope my mom's not watching the live stream. Please welcome to the stage UpCraft Club.
Take a look at the shirt you're wearing today. All of the clothing you wear, have in your closet, or see in a store begins as a sewing pattern. My company, UpCraft Club, sources these sewing patterns all over the world, and we sell them through one marketplace to the home sewist. Now, these patterns begin on paper. And in this home sewing industry, paper sewing patterns have looked like this for 150 years. So think about this. The format of a sewing pattern has not changed since Abraham Lincoln was president. UpCraft Club takes this archaic format and we make it modern and digital. Our products can be seen on any device, and they can be sold around the world, and our sales are growing. In 2016, our revenue has grown 70% month over month. We're at 9,000 this month with solid unit economics. We keep 50% of every transaction that goes through the marketplace. And the market opportunity is massive. In the United States alone, there's over 30 million home sewists. Our customers spend $250 a year on sewing patterns. This is a multi-billion-dollar market, and it's not just in the US. It's global. UpCraft Club already has customers in 80 countries around the world. And we have a well-positioned team with a mix of experience and deep connections in some of the largest brands in sewing and craft today. In short, what we're doing is we are taking an old-fashioned market that's been based on paper for way too long, and we are making it modern and digital and exciting to a whole new generation. I'm Elizabeth, the founder of UpCraft Club. Come find me at the break. I would love to meet you and tell you more about what we're doing.
All right, this next company is scientifically designed customer surveys that uncover the real decisions behind customers. They're running an analysis right now to figure why anybody would ever give me this job. Please welcome to the stage WorthX.
He's not here. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
Okay. Hi, I'm definitely worth it. I'm Guy, and I'm here to talk about the multi-billion-dollar market of customer surveys. Did you know that customer satisfaction surveys and even the famous Net Promoter Score are misleading companies? If you don't believe me, go ask BlackBerry. Their customer satisfaction index were peaking while they were losing a tremendous amount of customers. And the same thing happened with Nokia, Kodak, and with most Fortune 500 companies that are now gone. And one big reason for that is when companies are designing customer surveys, I mean the questionnaire, they usually don't know if they're measuring the things that are truly important to customers' decisions, such as buy more and be loyal. My co-founder and I have worked together in more than 800 customer research projects for very large enterprises. And we know that companies are spending together $33 billion in ineffective customer surveys. And that's why we decided to combine econometric algorithms with cognitive systems to create a software that by using 8 questions only, it's capable of identifying, first, which perceptions are truly driving customers to buy more, and second, how to use this information to reduce churn and increase sales. Praxair, which is one of our customers, they were able to increase their prices during the current economy recession in South America without losing a single customer relying on WorthX information. Not only that, some of the top billion-dollar companies in South America are now replacing their Net Promoter Score and customer satisfaction surveys by WorthX. WorthX results are so precise that even FICO and PwC are betting on us. They are now offering WorthX to their own customers. And I'm glad to announce that WorthX was researched and is now being endorsed by 2 professors from Haas School of Business as the most effective customer KPI in the market. So, it's time to go global. If you want to know more about the technology that is going to change this multi-billion-dollar market of customer surveys, come and talk to me. It's definitely worth it.
So, if you remember that question I posed, the analysis on who would ever give me this job, the analysis came back, and I shouldn't have got the job because I skipped 2 fucking startups just now. And luckily, they mic up 3 startups in the waiting position so that WorthX was able to jump right on stage. So, yeah, did a good job there. Yeah, so this next company that I didn't have on my list at all is a code-free back-end platform for web and mobile developers. Please put your hands together for Rapid API.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ido, and I'm the CEO and founder of Rapid API, where we help app developers create their apps faster. 4 years ago, I've started a dev shop with 2 really good friends of mine. But what we soon realized was that most of our time was spent on rewriting the same pieces of code. Just as a very quick example, every app we've built had a sign-up and a sign-in page. And yet we had to spend days, and sometimes even weeks, rewriting that same piece of code. When we looked at enterprises around us, we realized their problem was even larger. These small pieces of code for them, including working with old legacy code and big enterprise system, which meant they were moving super fast. If we just look at SAP as an example, it took them between 12 to 18 months to create new apps on their platform. Just think about it, over a year before a software company can deploy apps. And that is why we've created Rapid API. Rapid API lets those developers take those pieces of code that they repeat all the time and put them into small functional blocks. Developers can later drag and drop these blocks and thus construct their software. And the best part is, developers can use an open source marketplace to share those blocks. And thus they can collaborate with other developers and create software even faster. Enterprises can utilize the same technology and install those blocks on-premise. That way they can leverage that and work even faster. In fact, we've managed to take the process of developing apps on the eBay platform from over 18 months before to less than 5 weeks with Rapid API. And developers love being able to move so fast. And that is why we have over 5,000 active developers in our platform, generating over $35,000 in MRR. And it has been growing 48% month over month for the past 6 months. We're a team of young, technical founders, and we're truly avid about changing the way software is being developed. If you think any of your portfolio companies, and I'm sure there are a lot in this room, can benefit from moving faster, from moving blazingly fast, please come and talk to us after the pitches. Thank you very much.
Woo! You guys ready to clean up another one of my mistakes? Yes! Please join me in welcoming to the stage this next company that is a wearable sensor and open source platform for mobile health developers. Please welcome Angel Sensor.
Gene, co-founder of Angel Sensor. When I was 14 years old, I lost my father to a sudden heart attack. So today, I'm especially proud to be working on a technology that enables new health products. Angel Sensor is the only truly open device for health tracking. Our customers use it to get access to heart rate, skin temperature, steps, calories, sleep, and any other metrics for their products. We have oversubscribed our crowdfunding campaign and shipped devices for over $600,000. Existing wearables offer very limited data access. They were meant to be full vertical products, first and foremost, so they are inflexible, difficult to integrate with, and pretty expensive. In comparison, Angel Sensor is an open source platform with unrestricted access to any of its sensors. We also provide engineering services, custom firmware, and ongoing support. So this is a hardware business with recurring revenue. Health wearables is a massive market projected to reach $40 billion. We address it initially by focusing on elderly care, with one successful pilot already concluded in London and several more about to start in the US. But we have received hundreds of collaboration requests from companies in practically all digital health verticals. My co-founder Amir and I have been working together on consumer electronics for many years, and Dennis is our secret weapon for growth. We are Angel Sensor, and we make digital health possible. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, so for this next pitch, I need you guys to be a little interactive. If you could take out your phones that I'm sure you already have out, or a computer, whatever, and open up your browser. What we're going to do is we're going to do a live interactive poll. So you're going to go to menti.com, so menti.com. And there will be a live poll. We'll also display it up here on the screen here shortly. Very funny, guys. And as you can see, the data updates in real time. Sort of frightening. It's like I don't want to have my back to the audience so much anymore, or yell at the startups. All right, I think we've had enough. Please welcome to the stage, Mentimeter.
Hey! We love you, Matt. We won't kill you. What you just did, over 50,000 people are doing every day. My name is Johnny. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Mentimeter. We created an easy-to-use audience engagement platform that has been used by over 4.5 million people. And we're viral. Every time Mentimeter is used, it inspires others to do the same. So if you like my presentation today, which I see already a few of you do, hit the heart button on your phone, and I will see it here in real time. We make presenters into stars on stage, and they pay us $420,000
annual recurring revenue, and this has been growing 14% in average the last 9 months. And this is inbound, no touch, 95% margin sales. And we have customers in 55 countries, similar to the ones that you see here on screen. And this is not only events and conferences. 70% comes from these 3 segments: education, business meeting, and consultancies. And our average audience size is 18 people, which means this is a mass market opportunity with over 500 million presenters. And you really love this. Best of all, during our time at 500 Startups, we really focus on our unit economics. And we have a lifetime value over $1,500 and a cost of acquiring new customers as low as $150. So if you want to join me and the amazing Mentimeter team, come talk to us afterwards. Thank you very much.
All right, this next company provides fast, affordable online loans based on the equity in your car. And the word on the street is that Lyft might use this for their next round in order to keep up with Uber, which is pretty neat, right, guys? Please join me in welcoming to the stage Phenova Financial.
I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
Good afternoon. I'm Greg Keogh, CEO of Phenova Financial. This is the brutal reality facing most Americans. Think about it. Half the people in this country can't come up with $400 if they need to. So what do when they have a financial emergency and need immediate access to cash? Well, they drive down to one of the thousands of stores that look just like this and get what's called a title loan. There, using their car as collateral, they spend about 2 hours filling out forms with pen and paper to get a 30-day loan just to keep going. Now, the average guy at the end of 30 days has to come in and either pay off the loan in full or make an interest-only payment. The average person completes this process 8 times, making interest-only payments and still owes the entire principal amount. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they spend over 300% for the privilege to do so. Now, this is a $5.3 billion a year industry, growing about 6% a year. Now, I can see on the looks of a lot of you guys on your faces that this just doesn't seem right. And I thought the same thing and said, let's do something about it. So I got together a group of fintech veterans I've worked with in the past, and I complemented that with some folks from the traditional title lending industry and said, let's just see how we can totally rethink and reimagine this industry and create something so much better. So we launched Phenova Financial, allowing consumers to do this 100% online from the convenience of their homes or any mobile device. But we actually went even further. We developed a brand new financial product. It's called the Car Equity Line of Credit. Now, it works a lot like a home equity line of credit. You get 12 months to pay back instead of just the traditional old 30 days. Every single payment, some amount goes towards principal. So it's impossible to be like in the old way, 8 months in and still owe all the money. We give you the ability to either establish or rebuild your credit. And if you're a good guy and you make your payments on time, you get access to ever lower rates. Best of all, it's 70% less than the national average. The results, it works. In Florida, in just 2 cities in a couple months, we financed over $500,000. We're getting an 8.3% monthly return on capital. 14% of our portfolio is paid off entirely. We have a backlog of 10,000 clients. And just recently, in the last week or so, we signed a credit facility that will allow us to scale this business, and it ramps to $50 million. Now, here's a thank you letter, and it's from a real client, and we get these all the time, because consumers really like what we're up to. So my question to you is, when was the last time you wrote your lender a thank you letter? If you want to see how Phenova is changing finance for the 28% of Americans outside the formal financial system, come talk to us. Thank you very much.
All right, this next company is a mobile app for young athletes to interact with the products and brands that they love. I joined share about my morning Pilates and my love for Lululemon and was promptly banned from the app. Please welcome to the stage, Phenom.
Know exactly why I'm this way. Take a trip to the land, swing and sway. After the song done, ain't much I can say. Cleveland is my city. Cleveland is that. Cleveland is the...
My name is Brian Byrne, and I'm the CEO of Phenom, the digital identity for every young athlete in the world. This is me as a kid. All I did was play baseball, from t-ball all the way through college. This is my first glove, the Rawlings RBG90 Ken Griffey Jr. model. See, the thing is, when you're a kid and you play sports, that is the most important thing to you at that point in your life. You want to look and feel like a pro. You want to feel sponsored. Feel like you are on ESPN. Well, we've created that experience for over 80,000 athletes, and we're only on iOS, and we're only open to North American residents. Phenom is the vertical meeting ground this industry needs, where young athletes come to meet and interact, create their identity, show off the products that define them, and share stories about their athletic experiences. And our users have created over 300,000 pieces of user-generated content explicitly tied to the products they love and their most iconic moments. And the thing is, the biggest sports brands in the world, they crave access to this segment and this data. Brands need to win the high school athlete to win. And we're already helping Wilson with the $30,000 pilot. Most importantly, we are the team to win. I'm a former college baseball player. My entire team is made up of former high school and college athletes. We understand what makes young athletes tick. So at 80,000 users, Phenom is the only and the largest community in the world for young athletes to show off the products that they love and share stories about their athletic achievements. We're all athletes. We know what makes young athletes tick. And finally, in business and in life, timing is everything. Young athletes are redefining the meaning of athletic brand evangelism, and Phenom is at the center of it all. Phenom, the digital identity for every young athlete in the world. Thank you.
This next company is an AI teaching assistant for college students to help them get better grades. And I really could have used this in 2004, pre-dropout. Life would be different. Please join me in welcoming to the stage, TransTutors.
Woo! It's been so long that I haven't seen your face.
Hi, I'm Aditya from TransTutors, online teaching assistant for college students. We help students get better grades. We are doing over $1 million in revenue, and we are highly profitable with 70% gross margin. There are 21 million college students in the United States alone, and whenever these students are stuck in homework, assignment, dissertation, or thesis, they go online and make Google searches. How many? As high as 2 billion searches per month. That's a big number. 2 billion searches per month, looking for answers to their questions. So we built TransTutors combining 1.5 million academic questions and answers. Because of this long-tail content, all our traffic is organic, SEO-driven. Our customer acquisition cost is nearly zero, and we pay 30% to our tutors, not upfront, but as a royalty-based model. And hence, our gross margin is 70%. The quality of answers is so good that we have had 30,000 paying students in last 1.5 years, and primarily from United States. A monthly subscriber pays us $20 per month. Our revenue has been growing at 12% month over month over the last 18 months. Me and my co-founder, Nishant, went to college together. We have already exited 2 startups, and this is our 3rd startup. So if you want to know more about TransTutors, come and talk to us. Thank you.
What if I told you there was a way that you could reach 100% FDA, ISO, and GXP compliance with document control trainings, CAPAs, NCRs, audit suppliers, complaints, and more? I know, party, right? That's why this next company is here. Please welcome to the stage, Qualio.
Hi everyone, I'm Robert, and I'm founder and CEO at Qualio. Every single person in this room should care about what we're doing, because our software is helping life-saving products launch faster. We've got over 100 customers, from early-stage medical devices, high-growth biotech, and America's #1 ranked hospital, Massachusetts General. See, if you're in life sciences, getting new products to market is really, really hard. You'll spend years on the science, and after that, encounter countless roadblocks and issues dealing with regulators like the FDA. If you're one of these 60,000 small to mid-sized companies out there, you have no choice but throw people and paperwork at the problem. Always inefficient, and unfortunately, often ineffective. And folks, it's our billion-dollar opportunity. Qualio's all-in-one compliance platform solves each and every one of these problems. We replace people and paperwork with simple and easy-to-use software and technology. We make managing your documents, audits, training, and more a breeze. In fact, we're 5 times faster than the status quo. And since launching, we've grown 12% month on month to over $28,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and we're just getting started. Qualio will be the gold standard in this space. And we've got the right team. We come from the world's most successful pharmaceutical and SaaS companies, so we know what we're doing. We're Qualio. Our software right now is helping life-saving products launch faster. If you'd like to learn more or be part of what we're doing, come find us afterwards. Thank you. Thanks for the intro.
If this year's election has taught us anything, it's that we might not want to talk like billionaires. I've got the best taco bowls. Hispanics love my taco bowls. But on the other hand, if we could invest like a billionaire, we might want to do that. And this next company is letting you do just that. Please welcome to the stage, IBillionaire.
Hello, thank you for coming today. My name is Raul Moreno, and I'm the co-founder of IBillionaire. IBillionaire is a global asset manager. Our mobile application allows anyone to invest like a billionaire. There are hundreds of millions of people around the world that have never had a brokerage account. In fact, in other countries, only wealthy people have a US investment account. IBillionaire lets anyone from anywhere open their first brokerage account and start investing like a billionaire. So let me show you how it works. In our app, you start by opening your first brokerage account within minutes. Then you select your favorite billionaire, and we automatically replicate their investments. You can own exactly the same portfolio as Warren Buffett, Carl Icahn, and many other billionaires. With just one click, you can own the same stocks as billionaire investors that have made billions of dollars in the stock market and have a long-term proven track record. We know people want to invest like these billionaires because a few months ago, we launched our public beta, and we already have more than 1,500 clients in the US, and more than 2,500 internationally. And before our investment app, we launched the IBillionaire Index, which has more than $60 million in assets and a publicly listed ETF. My co-founder and I, here in this picture, we have scaled and grown financial companies. Before IBillionaire, I worked at a family office managing more than $1 billion. And my co-founder, Alejandro, built the largest payment processor in Latin America. So I encourage you to download our app and start investing like a billionaire today. Thank you very much.
I like that billionaires are now like Pokemon. Oh, I gotta have them all. Gotta try all these trades. This is amazing. How are you guys doing out there? We got 2 more companies before we're able to take a break. Good. Okay, great. Holy shit. Wow, okay. So I'm gonna need you to take it up a notch for the last 2 companies. Then you'll get a nice break. You can go into the main hall and play some poker, etc. But yeah, we're gonna have to redo that. How are you doing? Got it. Okay. Underachievers. No big deal. All right. Let's move on. This next entrepreneur that's coming to the stage looks exactly like Adam Driver from the hit series Girls on HBO, as well as Star Wars: The Force Awakens. And not only does he look famous, but he's also built a messaging platform that helps businesses engage and sell to their customers. Wow. Please welcome to the stage, ManyChat.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm CEO and co-founder of ManyChat. And ManyChat allows businesses to create a chatbot in 5 minutes without coding. In the last year, a lot has changed. Just 9 months ago, Telegram Messenger opened up their API. And now Kik Messenger also opened up their API. Most importantly, Facebook Messenger, the app that's used by 900 million people every month, has also just opened up. This is a massive opportunity for businesses to use messaging apps for engagement and sales. But the only scalable way to reach people on messaging apps is to create a bot. And the problem is, most businesses don't have the expertise to create a bot. It's hard for them. They have to hire developers, run servers, deal with databases and SSL certificates. It's hard. So this is why we created ManyChat, a visual bot building platform that doesn't require any coding. You just drag and drop stuff, and it works. And I know what you're thinking. Is this another chatbot pitch? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. But we are different. No, I'm serious. We launched on Telegram 9 months ago. And since that time, we've experienced extreme growth. This is why today we already power 140,000 bots that together send over 500 million messages every month. That's 500 million messages every month. And all of that on a platform that is 10 times smaller than Facebook Messenger. And by the way, we just got approved on Facebook Messenger. We are taking, thank you. We are taking everything that we've learned on Telegram and pushing it to this new, bigger platform. Most importantly, we already have a bot building community which puts us in the perfect position to win this market. So, I'm Mike, this is ManyChat, and if you want to know how we're going to win this market, come talk to us. Thank you.
I could listen to Adam Driver talk all day. How charming, how charming. All right, we've got one more startup left. This next company is a facial personality profiling technology. I just got my profile back and I wanted to read it for you guys. Face, mediocre. Personality, shitty. The accuracy is amazing. Please welcome to the stage, Faceception.
Hi, I'm Shai Gilboa, co-founder and CEO of Faceception from Israel. On November 13, 2015, Paris was attacked. Only 3 of the 11 terrorists had a previous record, which meant they could be detected. The others were not in the database. But Faceception successfully classified the 9 of them as potential terrorists without any prior information than the facial images. That's why we signed the contract with the leading Homeland Security agency. We have developed a facial personality profiling technology at scale and in real time. Facial analysis technologies today mostly focus on facial recognition, which means matching a face to a known individual, for example, a terrorist. According to social and life science research, our personality is determined by our DNA and reflected in our face. Using our technology, all of a sudden, we know so much more about someone we just saw. Our primary focus is Homeland Security and public safety. Our technology is applicable to many other verticals, such as fintech, marketing, and AI. We have developed more than 15 different classifiers and test them successfully, including professional poker player classifier that you see in action. And by the way, we were able to predict 2 of the top 3 finalists in a poker tournament held here at 500 a few weeks ago. Well, we have a very seasoned team with great personalities. I've built 6 companies and had 2 exits. My co-partner, Itzik Wilf, has more than 30 years' experience in computer vision and machine learning technologies. There is few people in the world that can do what he does. This is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. Come meet us afterwards if you're not scared.
All right, give yourselves a pat on the back for making it through those pitches. We're going to take a 30-minute break. Yeehaw. So that's about, I think, 2:50, just right before 3 o'clock, that you guys should be back in here. Go ahead and head over to Grand Hall to talk to the startups, have some snacks, etc. And then also use your poker chip to sign up for poker lessons and or blackjack lessons. And if you see people sleeping around you, go ahead and wake them up. Now's the time. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Dave McClure, big Kenny Rogers fan. Who knew? Not me. You find out something new every day. How's everybody doing? This is a good break, good 30-minute break from nonstop startups telling you to give them, or for you to give them your money? Well said, Matt. Well said. Yeah, I do need a 30-minute break. I need a raise, damn it. All right, you guys, we're about to start the second half. Well, it's kind of the third section. If you were here this morning, I was. So yeah, we're gonna get fired up here. Appreciate your attention, appreciate your energy for these startups. They've been working hard for the past 4 months, and some of them are incredibly nervous to present to you. I don't know why, but they are. All right, let's get it started. So this next company designs electric bikes and sells them as a subscription. Electric bikes. Suck it, hills of San Francisco. Please welcome to the stage, Ride!
Hey, I'm Jeff from Ride, where we design electric bikes and sell them as a subscription. We're replacing car ownership with electric bikes for short commutes and have already booked over $750,000 in revenue. Now, I think we all agree with Uber that in the future, we're not going to own cars in cities. In fact, even today, a third of San Francisco doesn't have a car. This is a $2 trillion market that will be replaced in the next decade. And the key to capturing a piece of it is owning the commute. And for short commutes, the Trojan horse is the electric bike. And we have built the absolute best electric bike for urban commuting. 90% of our customers are using it every single day to work and are brand new to bike commuting. It works like this. They pay us $79 a month and in return get their own bike, unlimited maintenance, and theft insurance. It not only costs less than commuting by car or Ubering, it's directly competitive with the monthly Metro Pass. In addition, they get Genius Bar-like customer service and can upgrade for free to the latest model every 2 years, just like with their phone. But the best part is that over 50% of people who take a 3-day demo on a Ride bike purchase it. Ride is myself and my co-founder, Amber Watson, who's been selling transportation to millennials her whole career. If you want to find out why over half the people who try our bike buy it, come find one of us afterwards. We'd love to give you a test ride. Thank you.
And he does his own stunts, everybody. Wow. Wow. Here to there. That was impressive. I thought he was going to jump up onto the stage with it, though, so I don't know. Room to grow. Room to grow. We all have room to grow. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All right. This next company is a hardware-agnostic API for RFID application, and the name of the company is TagMonkey. So I challenge you guys to write a joke for this intro because I had no idea what to do. The only thing I settled on is I have a pretty good monkey impression, so I guess I'll do that while they're coming to the stage. So please welcome to the stage TagMonkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention all guests. We have an important announcement to make. The world's most innovative software developers have collaborated with RFID technology to bring you the most efficient method for inventory. TagMonkey.io.
Can we all give it up for the worst monkey impression you have ever seen? A round of applause. Is everyone awake? Yeah? All right. My name is Patrick McLean. I am the CEO and co-founder of TagMonkey. TagMonkey is a platform as a service that enables enterprise companies to manage their inventory wirelessly via RFID technology. We offer a suite of mobile, web, and developer tools that enable RFID applications to be built at amazing speeds. RFID works like magic. By applying wireless stickers to virtually any object, companies can gain unprecedented insight into both their products and their customers. Companies like Walmart have begun to invest $2.5 billion in order to better understand their product cycle, improve their customer experience, and help reduce their $4 billion in annual inventory losses. Hospitals use it to track their patients and equipment, industrial plants to understand their entire supply chain. Today, companies face 3 issues when deploying this technology. Hardware compatibility, access to software, and complications with scaling all remain significant roadblocks. Let me give you one example. A store tracking 15,000 items can generate up to 150 million unique reads per day. Our platform solves these challenges. We work with virtually any hardware in the market. We offer software flexible enough to track a t-shirt on a shelf or a part in an assembly line. All of this while scaling on demand. And we understand how to solve these challenges. Our team has worked together building RFID applications for years. We have tracked over 500,000 athletes across the globe at some of the largest running events, and we built wireless retail concepts with the engineers at both Zappos and Square. In our first 60 days of marketing, we've done over $40,000 in revenue, formed multiple manufacturer partnerships, and are setting a pace to track up to 100,000 items per month. This market, currently valued at $8 billion, is widely expected to triple in the coming years. If you would like to learn how we are going to be at the center of the next trillion devices tracked on the planet, please come find us. Once again, my name is Patrick McLean. I am the CEO and co-founder of TagMonkey. Thank you for your time.
Well, I think we can all agree that that's no monkey business. All right, this next company is the leading beauty e-commerce website for women of color in Africa. And for fear of being another ignorant white guy, I'm just going to skip the jokes and the mansplaining that might happen here and welcome them to the stage. Please welcome Podozi.
I guess you all have been having fun, right? Hello, everyone. My name is Teniola, co-founder Podozi.com. Podozi is a beauty e-commerce platform for women of color in Africa. As you may know, there are over 500 million women in Africa. 500 million women. 51.6% of whom live in urban cities such as Lagos, Johannesburg, Nairobi. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the African beauty market is valued at $25 billion US. Yes. Now, 8 in 10 of these women use beauty and makeup products on a daily basis and spend upwards of 25% of their annual income on beauty shopping alone. That is 5 times more than the average American woman spends on beauty. Now, as exciting as the market is, it's just crazy that most big beauty brands do not manufacture products that suit the skin tone needs of African women. That's the first problem that we face. The second, there's so many knockoff products within the market. But that's where Podozi comes in. We've built the first of its kind beauty tech solution for African beauty consumers. Now, through our recommendation and personalization algorithm platform, our customers not only have access to 100% authentic beauty products, they can now also find those products that genuinely meet their needs as women of color. Exciting, right? In the few months since our beta site has launched, we've seen upwards of $10,000 US in monthly revenue, 25% customer retention rate, and we're growing at 40% month over month. And that's not all. We've also recently secured exclusive partnership deals with some of the fastest rising beauty brands from across the US. These are brands that before now could not access the African market. My team is made up of the most amazing and exciting young people who are passionate about beauty, about tech, and about e-commerce. Each of us have between 5 to 10 years experience within the relevant fields that Podozi requires to grow as a company. I've told you that the African beauty market is growing. Trust me, it is growing at a phenomenal rate. It has been described as the last frontier for beauty globally. And the next 1 billion customers for companies like L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, Johnson & Johnson are sitting right in Africa. This is the time to learn more about this multi-billion-dollar market space. So if you want to know more, please come talk to me afterwards. My name is Teniola. I'm co-founder at Podozi.com. Thank you.
Now, if you've ever heard a prescription drug commercial, you know how scary they can be. You may experience stomach aches, dizziness, or in some rare cases, you may grow a third arm. And that's on the pills that they got right. Think about the ones that they got wrong. Forearms? I'm not really sure. This next company is helping pharma companies with big data and analysis to help keep them compliant. Please welcome to the stage, BigFinite.
Hi, my name is Pep, co-founder at BigFinite, and we are helping the pharma industry to be more efficient. For the last 30 years, my co-founders and I have been helping the pharma industry. We founded and sold 2 companies, the last one for hundreds of millions. Our advisors come from leading pharmaceutical players like Novartis, Genentech, and Pfizer. $50 billion are wasted by the pharma industry every year in manufacturing inefficiencies. And the fact is that the industry already owns the data that could solve those problems. But this data is in silos, and they need help to use and understand it. Big Engine, our SaaS platform, aggregates the data from those silos, analyzes it in real time, and finds inefficiencies, and discovers the cause, giving actionable knowledge to the companies to increase efficiency and quality, reduce rejections, and lower their compliance risks. We own 7 patents covering our technology, and we have a partnership with Amazon Web Services Life Sciences Group to jointly market our product to the top pharmaceutical clients. We will launch general availability this summer, but we are already running paid trials with relevant pharmas, which produced a revenue of $130K last quarter. Our team has already built 2 successful companies, but we strongly believe this is an even bigger opportunity. If you want to learn more about us, please come talk to me. I'm the only one here with gray hair. Thank you.
But Pep, you look so damn good with that gray hair. Keep it up, buddy. 180 seconds. That's the proven maximum time that millennials can pay attention. Science. This next company is allowing them to be approved for credit within that time. Submit your application, send like 10 Snapchats, and you've got your credit. Please welcome to the stage, Float.
Hi, my name is Max Klein. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Float. And we don't just allow millennials a new accessibility point for credit. We are reinventing the way they access, spend, and even perceive credit. So these are millennials. I'm a millennial. And at 80 million strong, like it or not, we are the future. Now, aside from being selfie-taking mobile addicts that are now demanding instant gratification for nearly everything we do, we're also very misunderstood when it comes time to getting credit. Many of our daily behaviors, such as using our debit card, renting an apartment, even using Uber to get around instead of owning or leasing a car, are not being captured by the traditional systems and are therefore, we're constantly being classified as thin file. being thin file essentially means we're screwed when it comes time to getting credit. The fact that only 1 in 3 consumers 18 to 35 have a credit card in their wallet to weather themselves through a financial shock or to pursue an opportunity is a massive, massive problem. It's really no surprise that over 40% are overdrafting from their checking account, paying sometimes upward as $34 for as little as a candy bar. Even worse when they fall victim to a payday lender. And we all know how good those guys are. This is a combined $76 billion market opportunity, and unfortunately, it's primarily driven in fees to the consumer. This generation, my generation, is in desperate need of a financial alternative, and today they have one. I would like to introduce you to Float, a mobile-first credit experience specifically designed around the needs and wants of this new modern mobile consumer. We offer a mobile application in which once you connect your everyday checking account, we can instantly approve you for a personalized line of credit between $50 and $1,000. We've developed a real-time underwriting engine that looks at your transactional and alternative information to issue you a line of credit that is directly tied to what's manageable and affordable. And immediately upon approval, you can instantly start spending with a debit card that exists in your pocket. We've done away with the slow ACH, and we deliver the funds instantly to your debit card. It's essentially like supercharging your debit card with a line of credit you can use anytime, anywhere, and for anything. So there's a lot wrong with the current industry and how millennials view, perceive, and access credit. So we didn't just decide to innovate on one, we decided to reinvent the entire experience with mobile-first accessibility, personalized underwriting tied to your bank account, not your FICO score, and instant funding direct to your debit card. So we're rolling out on a state-by-state basis starting June 1st, and we're starting with Utah. But this being 500 startups, we decided to start marketing early, so we launched a pre-approval product to the App Store about 3 to 4 months ago, and we saw phenomenal demand. We've acquired nearly 10,000 downloads to our iOS app, and we're acquiring fully underwritten customers at less than $5 each. It's about 1/20th what the traditional lenders pay for the same exact borrower. We've put together an amazing team full of industry experts from the likes of Capital One, Zest Finance, Bank Lumi, and more. And we've all band together on a simple mission to help these young consumers weather financial shocks, pursue opportunities, and seize life's moments. We really do provide you credit the moment you need it. Thank you very much.
Now I kind of feel like a dick for saying all that mean stuff about millennials. They don't sound that bad anymore. Thank you for that, Float. All right, this next company's platform lets anyone create an on-demand business. And by the end of this pitch, I will have launched my new startup in LA, a platform for on-demand Botox treatments. And I think we all know how big the market is. But in the meantime, let's hear from InDemand. Please welcome InDemand.
Good afternoon. I'm Alex Seidani, CEO and founder of InDemand. InDemand lets anyone create an on-demand business in minutes. This is Marion. She runs a flower shop in Sonoma. People love her flowers and her customer service. But thanks to new companies like BloomThat, who deliver on demand, she's losing sales. Her customers' expectations have changed. They don't want to have to collect the flowers from her store or wait days for them to be delivered. She simply cannot meet these new demands. And she's not alone. In fact, there are over 15 million small businesses in the US who, like Marion, are facing the same problem. That's 15 million small businesses we can make a minimum of $254 a month from. So, just like Shopify made it easy to sell online, InDemand makes it easy to sell on demand for both products and services in just a few clicks, helping people like Marion keep up with the competition without losing control over her brand and while still getting to know her customers. But let's be clear, we are not an on-demand business. We are the software service empowering small businesses that lack the VC funding and already know their unit economics to be a part of the growing on-demand economy. From helping change the world with GiveMeTap, a Y Combinator company, founding an analytics company chosen to represent Britain as one of the top innovators, to being selected by Apple as one of the best young iOS developers. IBillionaire, Anne, and myself are a proven team with complementary skills. So, if you're interested in joining us in the new age of on-demand, come talk to me after. I'm Alex Seidani, and we are InDemand.
All right, this next company is a smart event management and in-venue payment solution. And I'm really looking forward to the day that 500 implements this so I can start to receive payments as well. Please welcome to the stage, Aeropass.
Hi, I'm Angelica. I'm a co-founder at Aeropass. Remember last time you were at a concert or at a baseball game? Were you thinking, standing in the line, how much time does it take to sell a damn hot dog? Well, out of the entire purchase process, handling cash or processing a credit card takes about 40 seconds. A tap would only take a second. And just like that, a peak throughput of an average hot dog stand would double or even triple. And that's what we do. We process payments real fast with the power of NFC technology. At our biggest event last year, we processed 45,000 transactions from 6,000 people. All of the concession stands saw a significant drop in waiting times and boost in sales about 30%. And so far, all of our clients stick with us. With Aeropass system working at the event, all you need to do, you swipe your credit card for incidentals once, we load that balance on your wristband, and after that, to pay for a hot dog, you just tap your wrist on a payment device. Our technology was designed to work completely independent of any networks. So we win when crowds arrive, and usually any internet connection becomes unreliable. And this is how we process payments this fast. We don't need to authorize each individual transaction with a bank. Americans consume $30 billion worth of food and drinks at events every year. And we're talking nightlife events, sports, concerts, festivals, county fairs. And lots of those events still vastly rely on cash, and all of them struggle with lines. And that's where we can help. It's a massive opportunity. Our team has been together for about 7 years, and we started Aeropass 15 months ago. And the 3 founders come from Napster, LiveJournal, and Verifone. If you're excited about this industry, if you never want to wait for your hot dog again, come find me.
The hot dog pitch. It's smart. It worked for Costco. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you've ever tried to exact revenge on an enemy by sending them something disgusting in the mail, then you know how difficult it can be. You've got to choose the box type. You've got to design the contents. Then you have to send it. No, thank you. This next company is a pain-free way to source product packaging and fulfillment. Please welcome to the stage, Arca!
I know I'd go from rags to riches.
Hi, I'm Philip, founder of Arca. And with Arca, any company can source packaging online. Since we've started, we've shipped out 500,000 units. 500,000 units with $150K in revenue. But we're just getting started, because every physical product you buy needs packaging. However, the way packaging is typically sourced is a 2 to 3 month process of back and forth phone calls, emails, even faxes. It's absolutely antiquated. Whereas with Arca, all you need to do is go to our site and select a package. Brand it with your logo, press buy. It's that easy. And we can make any type of packaging for any type of product because we've teamed up with over 62 of the nation's best custom product packaging manufacturers, and that number is growing. Speaking of growth, since we launched last month, our online orders have gone up 40x. Over 500 companies have come to Arca as its #1 source of custom product packaging. Some of these companies you might recognize. They first came to Arca, they did a short trial run. Then they came back for huge reorders. Reorders from 5, 15, 90,000 unit reorders. All of this has been made possible by an incredible team that's had over a decade of experience sourcing custom product packaging. With Arca, we've now brought that experience online. So if you'd like to hear more, please come and chat with us. We'd love to talk to you about Arca. Thank you.
This next company is an intelligent, interactive exam prep platform for nurses that refines and adapts based on an individual's usage. No, Greg Fokker, you can't milk a cat. You may want to take that course again. Please welcome to the stage NurseVersity.
Hi guys, I'm Tony Leonard with NurseVersity. We are an intelligent exam prep platform. We currently are focusing on nurses. And yes, this might be unbelievable, but that's a real number. In January, we started off with $10,000 a month in revenue, and in April, we did $156,000. What an amazing feeling. Now you might be asking, how is that all possible? Well, I've got 5 fantastic team members. Myself, a programmer, my wife, a nurse educator, and my oldest daughter, who was once a nursing student some 2 years ago. And all of this came to light because we were afraid she wasn't going to pass and, of course, not move out. But that's not the only problem. Just like my daughter, there's over 500,000 students that prepare for this board exam after graduation. 500,000 new nurses every single year. Wow. And can you believe almost 50% of them will fail that exam on their very first attempt? Half of them. And the ANA, the American Nursing Association, tells us that there's over 2 million nursing students that have graduated that have never even passed this exam. Well, with NurseVersity, they pass 100% of the time. We have an algorithm and a process that ensures personalized learning to the students. Our process and platform is so good that the same ANA just recently gave us accreditation to offer continued education to all nursing. And that's how we are on track to do over $1 million, and that's how we've helped over 10,000 students to date. So if you'd like to learn how you can jump in and help the education platform process, please come see me after this presentation. Thank you.
Construction is an incredibly hard industry, and I should know. I've been playing with Legos since I was a kid. This next Jesus. How dumb is that joke? This next company provides real-time team management and collaboration for construction projects. Please welcome to the stage, Buildcon!
Hey, Bills fans? No? Buildcon
is a web and mobile app that helps construction companies communicate and manage their projects, which saves them hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. I'm a civil engineer, as well as both of my parents, and I grew up on construction sites all over the world. And let me tell you something. This trillion-dollar industry has a major problem. 90% of construction projects are delivered late and out of budget. 90%. And this is the reason. No freaking way anyone should manage their projects like this. I've been there, done that. It's a huge waste of time and money. I have a stellar team around me. My two best friends that are entrepreneurs for 10 years. We joined forces with our CTO, who has over 15 years experience in startup development. And together, we created Buildcon. Super easy and elegant way to manage any type of construction project. Pretty much a baby of Slack and Trello, but specialized for this trillion-dollar industry. We're tapping into this huge underserved market. There are more than 1 million small and medium construction companies just in the US and Europe. We launched 7 weeks ago. We already have more than 50 companies on board, 15% week-over-week growth, and we already signed some major clients. We are at the beginning of our journey, but we're seeing an awesome response from our dedicated users. If you ever wanted to build something, you're lucky you found us. Buildcon, making construction easy. I'm Janko, civil engineer turned entrepreneur. If you want to know me, please find me in the back. Look for a bearded guitar player. Thank you.
Bearded guitar player, that could be anybody. You guys are so confusing. I just like spit hot fire jokes up here. You're like, nah. And I say that, you guys are like, yes, that's so funny, bearded guitar players. That's all right, I still love you though. All right, this next company is the LinkedIn for middle skill jobs. I can just feel this joke failing already after saying that. Shit. All right, this next company is the LinkedIn for middle skill jobs. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for someone to make the LinkedIn for no skill jobs so I can find one. Please welcome to the stage, Work America!
Hey everyone, I'm Colin from Work America. No, not America Works. And we are building the LinkedIn for the skilled trades. Thanks, someone got it, there we go. So, the skilled trades are this really cool market across manufacturing, transportation, healthcare, and IT, where the unique defining characteristic is that you have to get a certification or licensure from a community college or trade school to work in these industries. This creates a bottleneck, so that only 8 million people are looking for jobs at any time, but there are 18 million jobs available for them. That means being a recruiter in this market really sucks. So we help solve that problem. We create an all-in-one solution where recruiters can recruit from hundreds and even thousands of community colleges, trade schools, etc., all across the country, easily from their desktop or mobile. And this is a huge market. So there are currently 40 million Americans employed in the skilled trades across all these sectors across the country, and it represents 55% of all open jobs in the US because some of these jobs go unfilled for so long, and some of them have such high churn. When we looked at our addressable market, we came out to about $3.8 billion in annual spend on job boards just within these categories from our target customers, and like the bottom right of my beautifully designed slide, it's complete white space. There's nobody else attempting to touch this market. So our unfair advantage is this network of schools that we've built up all across the country that are putting their students onto the Work America platform. It's really helped to position us as something that's between the LinkedIn on the high end for white-collar jobs executives and the monsters, the Snagga jobs, et cetera, for unskilled labor that you can go look at after the event. Our team has actually spent 3 years working in this market. So we are the experts in the education to employment sector. And we've got a very capable full-stack technology team. In just the last 5 months, we've signed up over 200 school partners, representing 1/3 of all community college vocational students in the country. We've also launched with our first 21 schools and 16 customers. Best of all for us, we closed $1 million seed round, yay, from some really great investors, including a couple out there in the audience. So we're not raising money necessarily like everybody else here. Again, I'm Colin from Work America. If you need help with your trucking school admissions essays, come find me afterward. I'm pretty good at them by now.
Throwing out the House of Cards reference. Does anybody need a sociopath entrepreneur in their in their portfolio? He'll stop at nothing. Nothing. Underwood, 2016. All right. Let's focus. Focus. Get a little loopy. This is like intro number 400 for today, but we're good. We're good. We got this, you guys. This next company provides practical financial advice that you can act on. Advice like set up automatic savings, open investment accounts, spend less than 40% of your income on candy. Who knew? Please welcome to the stage, Albert.
Money, 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 must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny.
Money, money, money. All right, I'm Enon, we're Albert. Albert gives simple financial advice, and we let you take action directly from the app. Oh, there we go. So this, my friends, is how people feel about money. We have amazing intentions. We want to save, we want to pay off our credit card, we even want to get renter's insurance. But in the end, nothing gets done because it takes way too much effort. So, we have a solution to this. Naturally, I wouldn't be on stage. We give simple advice, and we've built seamless integrations with banks, with lenders, with insurers, and with investment firms. So you don't have to fill out a bunch of crappy web forms and enter the same information over and over and over to do simple things. Let's take a look at an example of how this actually works. So we look at your entire financial picture, and we notice that you're paying a lot of interest on your credit cards. So we suggest a loan that's a fraction of that cost. And we've built the APIs with the lenders so that we can find you the best loan, and we can get you the loan right in the app. So the coolest part about this whole thing is actually the business model. If you remember one thing from my 90-second blitz, remember this. We can give away financial planning entirely for free to the customer because we charge the service providers. We make revenue from day one, and we're aligned with our customer in that we make money when people take action to improve their financial health. We pay $5 to acquire a customer, and we make about $200 for every single action our customers take. When we think about the market, we think about it in unit terms. So people take, on average, 1 to 2 actions per year. That's $20 billion of revenue every single year. Tell you a little bit about us, the founding team. We're both engineers. We've spent the last 2 decades in the financial services. I'm a second-time founder. This is my second time building a consumer fintech company. My co-founder, Andre, has spent the last decade with our target customer, consulting banks and insurers. We've gone from idea to market in just 6 months. We've had 15,000 people sign up to our invite list in just over a month. If you're not familiar with financial planning apps, you don't usually see people tweeting, OMG, this is so us, or lining up out the door to get an app. That's what we're seeing, and it makes us really, really excited. So, this is a huge opportunity. If you're nearly as excited as we are, come find us. We'll be in the App Store in 2 weeks, and we'll be back there by the big teal Albert sign. Thank you so much for your time.
Good job, you guys. Whoever had that just raw emotional response to the pitch. Woo! That was intense, but I really liked it. I really appreciated that. This next company turns smart devices into life-saving devices. Please welcome to the stage, Newton.
On my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Hey, I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. I know when
everyone. I'm Eric, CEO and co-founder of Newton, and we are software that turns your smart device into a life-saving one. This is my mother and I, and she has battled with epilepsy her entire life. And I've seen firsthand how managing chronic conditions is an absolute nightmare. And with over 65 million epileptics alone, you'd think there'd be a better solution out there. I'll tell you firsthand, there isn't. This stuff sucks. It puts Nielsen to shame. Thanks. This costs, and to add to that, it costs thousands of dollars. Nobody uses it. And for what is beyond me, that they don't leverage the supercomputer we carry with us every single day. So we just went ahead and did that and built Newton. Newton is software for the devices you already own and love, from the smartphone to the smartwatch. We detect life-threatening events instantly, notify your loved ones and 911 in those emergencies, and record it all for you and your doctor. That's right. We've made managing life-threatening conditions as easy as downloading Snapchat, and even cheaper than a Netflix subscription. We started with epilepsy because it personally affects us. But there's a series of other conditions, from Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, even elder care and veteran affairs. Our technology is directly applicable to, and Newton will win this market. We launched just 9 weeks ago, and we've had enormous growth. We are so good, people pay us $10 a month. And affiliates, they pay us $2 per drug, per person, per month. And these are chronic conditions. There's no higher LTV or lower churn than that. We have some world-class partners that are helping us with distribution, clinical trials, even strategic investors, because they know Newton is the best solution out there. And they know because we've already saved a life. No other company here can claim that. And with your help, we're going to save thousands more. I'm Eric, we're Newton, and if you'd like to save a life, come see me after.
I hope you guys have picked up on, by now that we are here to put Nielsen on blast. Fuck Nielsen. Update your practices. Shit is broke. Oh my God. I did not see this coming, but yeah. What? All right. This next company is doing something really cool. They help improve your writing with the use of artificial intelligence. Now, quick show of hands, how many people here have ever emailed Dave McClure? Yeah, so we took that shitty autoresponder that hits you every time you email him, and we put it into this app. It nearly blew up because it had so many suggestions. Please join me in welcoming to the stage FoxType.
That no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say?
Wow, what an introduction. Thank you. Okay. All right, I see a lot of Chinese investors in the audience. 大家好. Okay. All right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Scott, and I'm the CEO of FoxType. And we are helping the 1 billion non-native speakers out there be confident and effective with their writing. And the plan is to replace Microsoft Word with an AI that's going to help you craft the perfect message every single time. But before getting into it too much, I just want to give you a bit of history about myself. So I was actually raised in Australia, but made in China. Oh, you guys like that one, all right? I mean, I wanted to be frank, I wanted to grow up in America, but my parents got on the wrong boat, I guess. All right, so that's me, age 6. Changed my haircut since then. Not much else has changed. And so in that photo, I just arrived in Australia. So 0 English.
And for about the first year, it was kind of tough because kids used to make fun of me, call me all sorts of names on the playground and things like that. But I mean, the good part was I couldn't understand what they were saying, so it was all fine. And growing up, I was surrounded by non-native speakers, like my friends and family, who really struggled with their writing. So for example, my mom, an email that might normally take 2 minutes to write would take her 30. She's constantly worried about, is this polite enough? Is this concise? How's it going to come across? And I'd be the one ending up writing all her emails, cover letters, resume, all that. I mean, which is fine, but it got kind of weird when she started dating again. And wanted me to write her online dating profile. So that's why I started FoxType. No, please, stop. Please, no. That's not why I started FoxType. We started FoxType to help non-native speakers improve their writing by using natural language processing. You might laugh, but these are real emails from my mom's inbox. And you can see, let's take the first sentence. I can solve a trouble. Grammatically, it's fine. But that's not how a native speaker would say it. They would say, fix the problem. And so over 300,000 people have used our prototypes. But the limit, there's no limit to the potential of this. This is going to work for Chinese manufacturers when they do sales and marketing, or just any multinational corporation that uses English. Now, finally, we're a team of 3. We're all immigrants, so we've seen these problems firsthand, and we're all technical with skills in data science as well as marketing. So, if this excites you, please come find me after. Thank you.
I see you, Scott, after my job. I see you. All right. This next company has built small golf ball and bead-sized sensors that provide advanced data analytics on flow dynamics for safer pipelines. I swallowed a handful of them, and to my surprise, I've got very good flow dynamics. Please welcome to the stage, Ingo Solutions.
Flow, let your step go, slow and low, that is the tempo. Flow, let your step go, slow and low, that is the tempo. All new, so everyone gets the flow.
So Matt, thanks for that. At least now I know where our missing sensors went, so please return them. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all about flow. If you look at gas, water, oil, it all runs through pipelines, millions of miles of pipelines. And these pipelines are getting old, causing incidents like this. The rupture in this pipeline in Michigan caused an oil spill that cost the company responsible for the pipeline over $1 billion. And that's a lot of money. So you think, what are they going to do about it? They use these devices, very big, bulky, expensive devices to inspect the pipeline. And they do it only every 5 to 7 years. But this is about to change. Hi, I'm John. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Ingo Solutions. I present to you the future of pipeline inspection. Our sensors are small, and this is the actual size, although it's still pretty big for Matt, I guess. They're easy to deploy, and they fit in all pipelines. And most importantly, they can be used on a monthly basis, giving our clients current knowledge about the pipeline infrastructure. An infrastructure that is over 2 million miles long. And these are only the transport pipelines. If we as a company with our sensors would inspect all of these pipelines, it would generate us a $7 billion annual revenue. And these are really the numbers that make me smile. That's what I do it for. So Shell, one of our clients, they loved our technology. They really think it's a unique approach we have to the industry. But as you all know, it's not only about the technology, it's also about the team. A team that started when Heinrich, our co-founder and our CTO, and I got together in the Netherlands, where we raised $20 million for our Dutch Research Institute. And it's this knowledge and expertise we're currently commercializing in Ingo Solutions. So if you're interested, we're the folks with a pipeline in front of our demo booth. So please come and talk to us.
He's right. That golf ball was kind of big, but I just find if you just bear down, it's not as big of a deal as you might think. I'll let you sit in that one for a little bit. Yeah. This next company that we're bringing to the stage is a custom-tailored craft beer delivery service. Additional benefits to a good buzz may include better-looking teammates. Please welcome to the stage, Brew Public.
Hi, I'm Charlie, co-founder and CEO of Brew Public, and I sell beer. In fact, we're going to be the way that everybody buys craft beer. Why? Because we know what you're going to order before you order it. And craft beer is an exploding industry. Just 10 years ago, there were 1,500 breweries, $7 billion in sales. Today, there's almost 5,000 breweries, $25 billion in revenue, and 2 new breweries are opening every day in the United States. But it's a fractured industry. Brewers face different regulations in every state they operate in and are forced to use a new distributor every time they grow. They have no control over their marketing or their retail channels. Meanwhile, consumers have an overwhelming number of options. The average customer has 600 different craft beers to choose from at any time. Brew Public is the nation's first national direct-to-consumer retailer. We use our proprietary beer algorithm to break down almost 3,000 craft beers into their fundamental characteristics and then match your unique tastes to a custom-tailored delivery to your home or office. And we track your feedback on every beer you drink. And we've started with the lowest hanging fruit first, the $1 to $2 billion that's spent every year on beer in offices across the country. We already have 100 clients spending $300 a month with us, including Google, WeWork, and Intercom. In addition, we have 1,300 subscribers on a retail home delivery program, and across all of our channels, we have 750,000 annual run rate and 40% gross margin. In 2016, we've doubled in size and opened in 2 additional markets. We'll be in 10 markets by the end of the year. And that's not all. Using our beer algorithm, we can curate and track every beer you drink, whether it's at your home, your office, or even your favorite bar. So if you're feeling like it's getting close to happy hour, you're in luck. Stop by our booth. You can test out our beer algorithm, get a live recommendation, and a free beer on us. Thanks so much.
All right, this next company is helping independent contractors manage all of their on-demand jobs all at the same time. You can drive for Uber, you can deliver for Postmates, and maybe someday administer on-demand Botox injections. You got to think big. Please welcome to the stage the Hub for Independent Workers, WorkGenius. Ooh, good track choice.
Hi, I'm Ben Baer, CEO and co-founder of WorkGenius. We built the first ever hub for independent workers. Here's how it works. We make it easy for independents to find enough work based on their schedule, skill, and locations. There's been a quiet revolution in the way America works over the last 10 years. In fact, 100% of net job growth has come from the independent category, which includes contractors, on-call workers, and traditional temp workers. The number one reason that workers go independent is to gain control over their schedule. And increasingly, in big cities across America, they're turning to on-demand platforms to find work. Unfortunately, they're having trouble finding enough work. And their biggest problem is finding jobs on Craigslist where they have no idea what they pay or what the requirements are, and then they have to use a different platform for each job that they want to work. It's a mess. WorkGenius makes it easy to find enough work. Let me show you how it works. First, you set up a profile so we can match you with the right opportunities for you. Then, you onboard once with us and get pre-qualified for multiple jobs in each skill.
Finally, you can schedule cross-platform, because we've actually integrated with the company's scheduling systems via API. We're in the middle of a private beta, and even though it's been about 3 months, we've already done more than 2,200 hours working with some of the top on-demand platforms to help them make their unit economics better. Most excitingly for us, however, is that our workers have worked twice as much as an average cohort of new on-demand workers. We've put together an experienced team to attack this problem. I first met my co-founder Bjorn more than 4 years ago at supply-side marketplace Vungle, where I led global revenue and scaled my team from 2 to more than 50 and grew our network to more than 1 billion unique devices. Our vision is to leverage the pro rata scheduling data that we uniquely have to deliver on portable benefits and identity for the 21st century independent worker. So if you believe in this trend and you believe in our plan as much as I do, would love to talk to you afterwards. Thank you.
I think we can all agree that that new Riri is totally fire. Totally fire. This next company is providing instant pay to independent contractors. Give a Botox injections, get paid quickly. Love it. Please welcome to the stage, Quill.
So given that you guys have been here for like 5 hours, I thought I would share my wake-up routine with you. It's a great song. I definitely recommend it. I'm Johnny Reinsch, co-founder and CEO of Quill, and we provide instant pay for independent contractors. Independent contracting is on the rise, but the companies they work for treat them like vendors, which means $1.2 trillion of independent contractor income annually is locked up in a 30, 60, or 90-day invoicing cycle. This is a very big problem because these aren't vendors. These are people. They have real expenses, mortgages, car payments, student loans. Their earnings in real time. Having access to cash can cause serious financial hardship. With Quill, these problems just melt away. Independent contractors using our mobile app can access their earnings in real time as they're earned and cash out directly to our debit card instantly. Or we can fund their bank account next day. It's literally that simple on the front end. We've figured out how to onboard thousands of independent contractors at a single time while incurring zero marginal cost of underwriting. That's pretty sick. We started a private beta 5 weeks ago with 100 independent contractors. During this private beta, we've run $200,000 of independent contractor earnings through our system. We are now in contract to provide our service to 10,000 independent contractors. We're funding this with access to up to $50 million in credit, and these 10,000 independent contractors earn $1 billion annually. This means that with our current customer base, Quill has a $50 million revenue opportunity. Now, this in a highly regulated industry. So we've assembled the team to do it. Our team has built award-winning fintech apps and scaled them to global 7-figure user bases. Our backgrounds span finance, legal and regulatory, technology, product marketing, and we've partnered with leading banking and financial institutions to bring our products to market. Liquidity is literally just the beginning. Follow our story, quill.co, OMG Quill on Twitter, I'm Johnny at quill.co, and come talk to me afterwards if you want to learn about the future of financial services. Thank you.
All right, this next company is the easiest way to save for college with help from family and friends. Alternatively, if you want to be an MC when you grow up, dropping out is definitely an option. Please welcome to the stage, Principally.
Get your money, 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 get your money. Say you need some extra cash to pay for college with, and it just so happens I got.
Hey everyone, my name is Jordan. I am the founder and CEO of Principally. As you all know, we are facing a national crisis of student loan debt, and a few companies are already making a ton of money because of this problem. We are going to make even more by fixing the problem. Today, if you're a parent and you're saving for college, you're probably using a bank account. There is a much better way to save, and it's called a 529 college savings plan, which lets you invest the money, and then it is tax-free. Every kid in America should have one of these. Unfortunately, only 3% do. So why is this? Well, hardly anyone actually knows what a 529 is. They're offered by individual states, which market them very poorly, and the rules are incredibly complicated. Principally is a social savings platform powered by a 529. We have simplified the process. It just takes 5 minutes and you have a 529. We've also made it social. You can invite your grandparent to set up a monthly contribution, or you can share a personal link with birthday party guests. This is a massive opportunity. Currently, $1 trillion is set aside for college savings in the US, but only a quarter of it is in 529s. In maybe 5 to 10 years, this is going to grow to $400 billion, which at our fee represents a $1 billion a year opportunity. Now just imagine if we, and this is actually only if we take from the existing incumbents. Now just imagine if we expand the market by making all those people who are using a bank account use a 529. And it's working. For the last few months, we've been in private beta. We've been doubling each month. And more importantly, of the accounts we have, over a third have multiple contributors, which means this is not your typical 529. Based on some paid acquisition tests, we know that we can acquire users at a very competitive price. We are registered with the SEC, and we have a product that our users love, and we are ready to become the default way that Americans save for college. Principally is on a mission to help millions of kids save for college and meet their dreams. We would love if you would join us on this journey, and if you would like to talk to me afterward. Thank you.
All right. So you may not know this, but healthy organic food isn't available in a lot of places. Last month when I was home in the Midwest, I ordered a chopped salad, and they brought it to the table, and to my surprise, it was actually battered and fried, the entire thing. This next company is providing a platform that connects farmers, landowners, investors, and crop buyers to produce healthy organic food. Please welcome to the stage, iGrow.
Hi, I'm Andreas from iGrow. We are building the world's largest organic farm funded by you. My mother's family were farmers, but they have problem to get proper income because they don't have enough money, don't have enough capital and land. And they are not alone. In Indonesia, there are millions underemployed farmers, while in other side, there are millions acres underutilized land, and millions of people ready to participate in farming. That's why we create iGrow. We connect between the farmers, landowners, and investors together to create farming and sell the crop directly to the customers. We are raising capital from you through our website and give you farm feel-like experience so that you can know how your plantation grow. And after the harvest time, we share the profit among investors and farmers. Just from peanut alone, we already harvested 1,600 tons of produce that brings 24% annualized return to the investors, and 99% of them reinvested in us. Since launching 19 months ago, we're already profitable by making $1.2 million GMV, and we take 20% of that for our profit. Currently, we are working with 2,200 farmers in 3,000 acres underutilized land. We already made our farmers' life better, and we changed the way how we utilize our idle land. We are in Indonesia with 27 million acres underutilized land, and we already have 24,000 acres in our pipeline. We are also ready to scale to another country. Our team consists of serial tech entrepreneur, 10 years experience in agriculture, and the expert in land partnership. Together with landowners, farmers, and you, let us build the world's largest organic farm by making our world a better place. Interested with iGrow? Please come talk to us. Thank you.
He's a favorite. Feel bad for the other people that didn't get that when they went there. Like, we don't like you. We spent 4 months with you and we're fucking done, okay? We're ready to move on. We're ready. Please leave. Anyway, yeah. All right. Yeah. Just proves my point. Fuck that guy. All right. All right, we got 2 more companies. We're here testing attention spans. This is very difficult for even me. All right, here we go. This next company is a marketplace for fans to invest in esports and poker players while sharing the winnings with them. Please welcome to the stage, UStake.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated.
Hi, I'm Frank, and my company is UStake. We're a marketplace where fans can invest in their favorite players and profit from the winnings. We launched last summer. We've had tremendous growth at 47% month over month, and our GMV just surpassed $2.2 million. You may not realize, but players are selling entries to friends and family every day. And fans, they're making real money when the player wins. Think of staking like person-to-person sponsorship through crowdsourcing. But until UStake, this marketplace has been underground and honestly quite sketchy. Plus, less than 1% of fans have access to these deals. But now, at UStake, we've created this fun and exciting and secure way for fans to invest for as low as $20 while we take care of all the administrative work. We already have top-ranking players, including 5 world champions, and 1 is here today. And poker has over $15 billion in entry fees every single year. But we're thinking even bigger, looking at any competition that requires capital to play and has a prize pool. Our next vertical target is the rapidly growing esports market, and we're looking at other things like golf, tennis, and X Games. And our team is incredible. We have a proven track record for success. I have over 10 years of leadership experience from the Army, hence sometimes why I'm monotone in demeanor. Scott has 3 successful startup exits. Nick led a top Barron's advisor team at Merrill Lynch. And Andrew's been running technology for multi-million-dollar software companies for his whole career. So, we're building a better experience for fans and the players they support. So if you want to get in the game, come find me. Thank you.
Oh my God, y'all. We've got 1 left. 1 last pitch to hear, and then we're all going on vacation for at least 4 months. But you guys knew that because you're mostly VCs. Oh, shit. Oh. Seriously, though, we can quit pretending like our jobs are hard. Okay. So this next company we're bringing to the stage is a high-tech payment platform that's processing, or a part of the $7 trillion merchant banking industry. Please welcome to the stage, Romit.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Jordan Kelly, and I'm the CEO of Romit. Romit is a payment platform that eliminates fraud and chargebacks for the $7 trillion merchant banking industry. We launched about 5 months ago and have already processed over 280,000 transactions. And we're doing that at a delightful growth of 52% month over month. We're also earning over 400 basis points per transaction in net revenue, which is 4x industry average. And we have over $3.5 billion worth of volume currently onboarding onto our platform. Now, the merchant banking industry processes over $7 trillion worth of credit card transactions on an annual basis. These merchant banks acquire their merchants with sales organizations. These sales organizations, you've heard of 2 of them at least. PayPal and Stripe currently command 5% of the total market volume. The other 95% are woefully underrepresented. Woefully. They lack high tech, which ultimately results in high chargebacks and fraud. The good news is that Romit has developed an incredibly modern and beautiful payment platform. And we've solved the biggest problem. Prior to Romit, merchants were averaging 1.5% chargebacks on a monthly basis. After they onboarded onto our platform, we brought them down to 0.0079. That's a big deal, really a big deal. And we've got an interesting team, a very interesting one. One that has a fair amount of understanding of the world of fraud. We invented the world's first Bitcoin ATM. We scaled it worldwide to 18 countries in 9 months. We processed over $150 million worth of volume across 14 currencies in 19 different languages without ever one time being compromised in the financial technology industry's highest risk category. Now, 2 events are coming down the pipe on July 1st, and they will substantially shake up the payment space. And if you want to learn how Romit is so uniquely positioned to handle it, please come find me. Thank you.
Oh, man. Let's just all take a moment to mentally hug each other. We made it through this, you guys. We made it through, and they're still incredibly loud. All right, so we've reached the end point to the day, and I just wanted to do a quick little subtle recap here. Well, first thing I wanted to state is that millennials, they got problems, but they're people too. Secondly, fuck Nielsen. Thirdly, shit is broke, shit is woeful. There are things that we need to be out there fixing, and so we want to thank you guys for coming and being a part of this event and listening to 40, 50, whatever pitches that you were here for. We really appreciate that. I also want to say I wish I would have brought the sheet up here that has all the other stuff I need to talk about on it. So I'm just going to do a walking mic scenario here. This is a way to get engagement, though. Use the whole space. Use everything. Awesome. Okay, you guys. A couple housekeeping items, and then I'm going to bring somebody up here on stage with me. So thanks for coming today. I said that. We'd like to enlist your help. Basically, clean up the shit that's around you, especially if it's yours. Throw that stuff on in the garbage on the way out. Also, we just wanted to let you know that we're actively interviewing candidates. So if you know anybody that would be good for the 500 team for things, yep, there's that. Those are all the perks and benefits. We also have some other events coming up if you enjoyed this event. Pre-Money SF in June 21st. It's a one-day conference for investors about the most disruptive strategies, models, and technology, the future of venture capital. Wow. VC Unlocked from July 25th to August 5th. VC Unlocked is a 2-week crash course in investing strategies, tools, tactics for investors who want to learn about how Silicon Valley really operates. And then lastly, you can stay up to date on 500.co/events. And then I'd like to go ahead and invite the only person wearing sandals in this room to the stage. Please welcome Dave McClure. Come on up here.
Thank you all, folks, for coming. Just remember that 500 Startups is also raising money. Everybody come on stage and let's give it a wrap for Batch 16. 500 team members, please feel free to join us up on stage. Roll tape, roll video.
These breaks that you mold, Christian side 18-year-olds. This one for them unicorns, them gross hackers, for term sheets, praising, living it up in this city. Got hoodies on it with other strong, good fundraising ain't pretty. I'm too hot. And reason I'm too hot. Make day for the retirement. I'm too hot. 500 strong, global fam. I'm too hot. I'll bring it. I close all that money. Break it down. Term sheet, hallelujah. Term sheet, hallelujah. Term sheet, hallelujah. 'Cause first round, gonna give it to you. 'Cause Amazon, gonna give it to you. 'Cause 4 years, gonna give it to you. Friday night, we standing guys. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Wait a minute. Tequila fries, some liquor in it. Take a
Batch
sip,
16,
not
ladies and
check.
gentlemen.
See you. Get the deck from the valley. Mountain View, chuck it up in the city. If we show up, we gon' blow up. Trash is up, stop it, break it down. Term sheet, hallelujah. Round goes, hallelujah. 'Cause that brown bug gon' give it to ya. 'Cause that brown bug gon' give it to ya. 'Cause that brown bug gon' give it to ya. Saturday night, we signing checks. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on.
Great kid. Woo! Folks, please join us for some cocktails over in the other room. Thanks to Brew Public. Thank you for coming. Have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend. And all you startups, go make some fucking money. Get out of the house.